This morning in the federal courthouse behind me, Teresa and Giuseppe Giudice both admitted to a federal judge that over the better part of a decade, they were engaged in a scheme to defraud financial institutions and the IRS and the federal bankruptcy court about the extent of their holdings and got loans, did not file their tax returns, committed mortgage fraud and bankruptcy fraud in the process. These are felony offenses against a number of laws against the United States. Mr. Giudice pled guilty to 5 counts. Mrs. Giudice pled guilty to 4 counts of violating federal law. They will both be sentenced on July 8th before Judge Esther Salas.
Are they facing possible jail time?
They are both facing possible jail time. The plea agreements both provide that they have advisory sentencing ranges. In Mr. Giudice's case, the advisory sentencing guideline range is 37 to 46 months, and for Mrs. Giudice, it's 21 to 27 months. He is still facing deportation. There's a federal law that provides for aggravated felonies, of which this is one, that he could be subject to deportation after completing whatever term of imprisonment if the judge imposes one. She admitted that when she was interviewed by the bankruptcy trustee's office during the course of their bankruptcy proceeding, that she hid a variety of income from the bankruptcy court, including the true extent of her income from the reality television show on which she appears, as well as income from personal appearances and rental income on property that she owned.
I'm Teresa Giudice's attorney, and I want to read a statement from Teresa. Today, I took responsibility for a series of mistakes I made several years ago. I have said throughout that I respect the legal process, and thus I intend to address the court directly at sentencing. I will describe the choices I made, continue to take responsibility for my decisions, and express remorse to Judge Salas and the public. I am heartbroken that this is affecting my family, especially my 4 young daughters, who mean more to me than anything in the world. Beyond this, I do not intend to speak specifically about the case outside of court at the recommendation of my attorney and out of deference to the government and our legal system. That is the statement of Teresa Giudice, March 4th, 2014. The agreement and the terms of that plea agreement provide for the possibility of prison, but they equally provide for the possibility that she can petition the court for leniency. She will do that.
He has been in this country since he was 1 year of age. He didn't even know that he was not a citizen. He's here legally, of course. Everybody in his family, including Teresa and the children, are citizens. But it would just be inhumane to the children and Teresa for him to be deported, and that, of course, wouldn't take place until after he served whatever sentence is imposed by the judge. I'm sure you're going to ask about the state case. I have to deal with the state case now. That's been pending for quite a while, but of course we have 2 separate entities, the state and federal governments, in this particular matter, so we'll be dealing with that at some later time, and he has pleaded not guilty to the charges in the state, and that not guilty plea still persists despite what happened here today.